What's up, guys? My name is MadSquash924. Welcome back to another episode of Control Part 22, where we are here looking for the projector, I guess? I guess that's the best way to describe it. First things first. Got this business to deal with. And I've just noticed that my controller has some stick drift. See that? Now it's not even doing it. It like it was doing this. I need to use a new controller soon. Oh, one of these. Alright, so let's see here. Access to ordinary AWE by rotating the turntable tracks. How does one do that? Well, not sure. Not exactly sure. Maybe there's something around here, the bridge operator, that probably would be a good start. Maybe. This looks more like a storage room.
Maybe
Rate of
there's
fire
a control
boost.
panel.
What's that for? What weapon? This one? So it is. Rate of fire. Yep. Looks good. Okie dokie. Up we go. Ah. Open the shortcut at the very least first. Okay. Work chat teeth. Okay. Guess who just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me. That's who. And you know what's inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross. I guess so. Button? Button! I mean, it's...
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
the shit. There we go. Now we're in business.
It won't rotate.
Okay,
Something's
those
blocking it.
must be more on the other side then. Ow. That works. I don't see any more. I think that's all of it. Nice. To continue forth into the AWE area. Hello. An echo. Do we just like go up? I don't get it. I'm guessing we have to be down here and fix stuff down here. Perhaps? Don't know. I think we got him. Yep. It was one of those angel-looking ones. The angel hiss. Okay. Weird. No, not that. Not this. And this one. I'm guessing goes on the other side over here. Or better yet... I mean, there is an elevator. Guess we'll have to look around. Aha. Perfect. Now, this should theoretically open, right? Even though we don't need to go this way? I don't know. Or is that just so you turn on the power for the elevator? Probably the second option. Waiting around, searching for the slide projector, object of power. Don't know where it could be, but it's somewhere around here. We're almost dead. That's better. Airplane evaluation order. The airplane in question has been brought in from a private airfield located in the town of Redacted, Cincinnati. It is suspected to be connected to the Redacted AWE, see case file Redacted for details, and is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment sector, brought there through the New York subway tunnel. Special access redacted for more information on the tunnel, redacted, and links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracks, and redacted. See file 4-12-4521. The plane's black box is currently being evaluated for redacted, and initial readings have been taken by our research team, though no altered status has yet been detected. Refer to file 9-12-8371 for full report. Sure. Can't do anything in here, huh? And we came from that elevator? Yep. Time to look around. What's around me? Ordinary. Here it is. Ordinary AWE Stage 1A. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Note, likely Neil Hosenberg, missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, note, likely Tom Barlow, missing. And his gang, Freddy, note, likely Frederick Bardwell, also missing. And Hugo, note, no one by this name was found in public records, bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation house. Okay. Is the slide like here? Presumably? Or the projector, at the very least? Hello. One of these.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows.
Is this just music? Well, we're not going to listen to that if it's just music. Don't want to get copyrighted. Ordinary summary. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary, caused by an object of power, slide projector ID OOP-15, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. On August 30th of 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, who was 10 years old, CP6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, CP7 materials, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector. See OOP-15 case file and Darling Presentations redacted for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews redacted and prime candidate program files redacted. Okay, so we knew they found this projector, but we didn't know to what detail it went to.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power, with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
The hell?
There is a curious correlation with the yet
Ordinary AWE, Stage 4A. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. The additional slide designation hand is verified and in Bureau possession. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation Dog Neil, EID-19930.
global forces intruding upon our world, in the form of altered.
Any other notes? Nope. There's somebody in there. There we go. Well, that's settled. What do we have here?
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
Mm-hmm. What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Shouldn't asked him what day it was. He didn't know.
Formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn.
Kind of our own damn fault, no? Okay, we have this, which is great. Let's move on. More notes. Ordinary AWE Stage 1B. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting. And then we come out. Everything had melted around the projector. Neil was really into it. We found out he had been coming there more and more on his own. And Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation meadow was extrapolated. It seems pretty interesting.
Ordinary.
It's like a house.
It's all here. Our home, our
Weird.
school, the woods, the dump.
What's the purpose of it? Am I supposed to learn something from all this? Do I interact with that? No? I don't see anything worth looking at. Not at the moment. This is the dump, where it all went down apparently. In a much smaller scale, albeit. Well, I guess we go this way. works.
We found a small projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
I don't know, dude. I'm just here. Another
You mentioned
thing.
you mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
So, the being that
Last time we talked. By
she
Thomas
talks
Zane?
to all the time, who is us, I suppose, is Polaris. So it would seem. Is Polaris connected through the projector? I don't know. Ordinary supplement. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden. See interviews redacted and redacted for relevant information, and the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, DF claims there were 8 slides for the projector. JF mentioned 9 slides. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the Ordinary town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered items and materials. Due to the limited space of the investigation sector, this AWE will be investigated in the containment sector. They're gonna bring the dump here? Or attempt to look into it? It's weird. They are gonna bring the dump here. I was half-assed joking. That's super wonky. Why? I mean, I know why. We read why. But why, though?
They moved the whole landfill here in
That's
the
so
middle of New
fucking
York.
weird.
And nobody saw a thing. Pretty unbelievable.
Can you imagine, like, taking all this and just moving garbage into a big empty-ass room? That's basically what they just did. Alright, dump cessation of work order. By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the Reductor Department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the types are used in slide projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. I'm sure he's very interested. While we're in a dump in the middle of this old house. It's so freaking weird. Where'd I go? There we go. A lot of individuals, no?
We should check that lab.
This lab? Okay, just give me a second. Let's not hit that button yet. I don't know what it does. Launch efficiency. Hello. That's sweet. That's fantastic. Is there anything else in here? Not really. Dodge efficiency. A computer. No notes. Okay.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
I wonder if
Darling
he's
took the
alive or
projector
dead.
To the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Oh, we got some stuff. Some multimedia. Okay, that's that. You have heard wrong. Fake news. The board is A-OK intact. The rebel faction. Dissent is former. Fired. The crisis. Purge is over. This is not a matter. Worry for you. You can hang up now, please. Investigate the sector elevator. It's wonky. Okay. Let's interact with this thing. Oh, it goes back to here. Oh, I see. There is another room that is over here that's just beyond it. If we turn the turntable again, will that open that door? Worth a shot? Never mind. Can't do anything about it. Containment chamber A1. Maybe that's something we gotta come back to. Research ashtray maze. The ashtray maze. We tried going there before and we just couldn't do anything about it. And investigate the sector elevator and executive central executive. Okay. Let's go back to the fast travel point. I guess this will be the closest one. I'm willing to bet. Can't believe they have an entire dump here. Oh, good thing we did come back because we missed this. Nice. This way? So many dudes. Alright, let's go back. Oh, look at this, I missed another note. We went in and met Polaris, like a star. She told us we were special. She made us special. It felt like being born, or reborn. The world fading in for the first time. Familiar but somehow different. Polaris told us how to turn off the projector. The dung monkeys and the Not Mother were coming straight at us. Dylan was crying. I turned it off and they were gone. It was over. I took all the slides and burned them. All of them except Hand. Okay. We got some more ability points. Let's utilize those. Sweet. Can we do anything in here? Like upgrading our weaponry? I mean, yeah, we can upgrade this. Sure, might as well. Why not? I have the slots for it, might as well. Okay, let's fast travel to Executive Central, I guess. Don't know why. And then we have to investigate the elevator for some reason. It's weird. We still haven't found the projector either. But the thing is, that says that was in the ashtray, but we don't have the ability to do the ashtray maze. Because we need some other object of power to do it. Anyway, I think this is a good spot for us to end today's episode of Control. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you guys have, make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me what you think of today's episode, of course. And if you're new to my channel or have been watching me for a little while and you haven't done so, feel free to subscribe to me, MadSquash924, and don't forget to ring the bell to get notified on my latest videos. On the next episode, we're going to try to go to this elevator and see what's up with that. I want to see what this is. Ooh, I'm not wearing that. But I'll see you all then. Bye-bye, guys.